What's up, guys? Elton here. I'm in the Ahuntsic district of the city on the Rue Chateaubriand. I guess if you were really English, you would say Chateaubriand. And yeah, on the busy Rue Jarry. La Rue Jarry, and I figured it seems like it's been a while since I've done a walk on a side street. I think I get hooked to making these walking videos on boulevards, main streets, because of the fact that there's a lot of action, but also because that's where you really see emergency vehicles responding. So that's one of the things I love to film, and that people love to watch as well, you know. So anyway, spur of the moment, yeah, you're gonna wander with me. You can see there used to be a building over here, some time ago. There's no way that used to be always empty, I'm sure of it. Anyway, we're gonna go see what we can see on this street. I don't know, I was gonna walk southbound, I don't feel like it for some reason. And I'm gonna stay in the shade today because I didn't put any sunscreen on. That probably has bed bugs. I didn't put any sunscreen on, I don't have a hat on, I didn't feel like it. I do that often when I go out now, and I figured I'll just stay in the shade this evening. Now, I just had a delicious pizza on the corner of the street. I'm not going to mention which one. I was going to actually. I was going to say which and give them a plug. And don't get me wrong, the service is good. The pizza's fantastic. It's Greek owned. But I'm not going to mention the place because, frankly, the guy, ever since I fucking started going there years ago, the guy who makes the pizza, whatever, the cook, the guy, he never wants to fucking talk to me, this guy. I see everybody saying hello to everybody, goodbye. Never, even when I before I left, I went to the bathroom. As soon as I walk out, he peeks up and he looks at me while he's preparing whatever. And looks down right away. So I think it's like, well, you know, this guy's afraid of me. I think it's probably because he's seen me with the camera and he see me go out to film an ambulance responding or a fire truck. Wow, look at the pearl on this DeVille. That is a handsome looking piece of crap, let me tell you. Beautiful looking GM junk. Yeah, they made at least good cars, good looking cars. They still GM. But again, the quality, la qualité là était pas là. Anyway, so that's one of the reasons why I'm filming this here, to see what we can see. Hey, look at that. I already see something awesome. Look at this. Oldsmobile Toronado. Yeah, man. Oldsmobile Toronado, late 80s. Look at that. Is that cool or what? What year is it? It looks to be 80, I don't know, 88, 89, 87. That's a Trofeo, I think, too, isn't it? No, the Trofeo was the top of the line Toronado. It had a skirt kit all around it, ground effects all around. Man, these cars are rare. They were rare then, and they're even rarer now. That's cool. That's sweet. I'm not going to make a video of it, though, because now everybody's looking at me, so it just looks very sketch kind of, you know. Maybe I'll make a mental note of it and come back one day. Look, it's got dual exhausts. Probably has the 2.8 liter V6, maybe the 3.1 liter V6. Look how they did the windows over here on the side. It was like the old cars there, you know, like the old Chargers and stuff from the early 70s. Like, I don't know, it's just like the wheels look like they're stretched back. So. That's awesome. Geez, I wish I could start filming these walking videos on the street, and right away, boom, I see a classic car. Well, a classic. It's not a classic, but someday it'll eventually become a classic. I mean, the car's about on a fringe of 30 years old. Will they go up in value? Probably not, you know. Not many cars from the 80s have gone up in value, you know? Unless it's a DeLorean. What the hell was that? Glass? Piece of glass. Nice. Right on, man. Toronado. Woohoo! Yeah, like I said, I would have filmed it, but I don't know. The old man's there in the driveway across. It could be his. I don't know. It looks sketch, whatever. Yeah, it's kind of killing two birds with one stone. You know, when I make these walking videos, you know, you show you guys different parts of the city and how people live and what kind of buildings, what they look like, apartment buildings, houses, and you know, all that shit. Look at this street, Mistral Street. Mistral, boy, those lights were definitely changed. Definitely. Yeah, cities have become experts at pissing away our money, eh? Isn't that a goddamn fact? I'll tell you right now, you would think money grows on trees, for crying a lot. You know? You talk to anybody in Montreal, they'll tell you the most important thing to fix is the goddamn roads, is the streets. You go to NDG. Okay, look at this. I'm in the East End, right? I'm in Ahuntsic. The roads are immaculate. Go to NDG. The roads are all fucking broken. You tell me where the logic in that is. You know why? Because it's tous des Anglais that live there. It's all English people live there. So the English people get fucked over, basically. I'm not afraid to tell it like it is. And I don't give a shit if I'm 2 days away or less from Saint-Jean-Baptiste. It's as simple as that. Even my area, the roads are in better condition in Hochelaga. Than NDG. And NDG is rich compared to Hochelaga. Never mind that it's changing because of gentrification. Oh, that looks like it could be an ad for a smart car, eh? Just parking that real easy in there. Could have parked it sideways, it would have still fit. Anyway, to go back to that guy there at the restaurant that cooked there. I was thinking about it. I'm like George Costanza, in that episode there where he has this inferiority complex because, he's like, his friend Jerry says to me, he's like, what, you think everybody is supposed to like you? He's like, yes! I'm kind of like of that mentality, like, look, I treat you with respect, I expect it back. What the hell's the matter with that? It's like I've been telling people for some time when it comes to the mafia, I don't respect necessarily what they do, obviously, for legal activities and all that, and they are glorified. Don't get me wrong, some of my favorite movies are gangster movies, but however, on the other hand, they're old school like me in terms of a tradition of respect. Regardless who you are, you treat them with respect, they'll treat you with respect. You fuck with them, you're in big trouble, man. Hey, look at this Oldsmobile, what is it, Intrigue? Yeah, it's actually pretty clean, pretty nice, but it's rusted. That thing will be in the junkyard in a year or two. They weren't bad-looking cars, though. Alero, that's what it's called, not an Intrigue. The Intrigue was bigger. Intriguing. Yeah. God, I think I can hear Highway Metropolitan from here. Is that possible? It seems kind of strange, no? I mean, shit, we're not even at... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, of course. What am I talking about? Yeah, we're walking closer towards Cremazy. I'd seen a few old cars around here. Oh, the smell of summer when you smell those charcoal briquettes for a barbecue happening. Yeah, man. I'm still thinking about that Toronado, though. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Toronado. And now we're at Chateaubriand and... Oh, almost hit that guy there. That wouldn't be too good. Look at these fucking bastards. Should get a smack just for doing that. Not only just for making graffiti, but these are people like who live in my neighborhood. They want fucking anarchy. That's what they want. They don't want fucking peace. They want all the big businesses to go out of business and blah, blah, blah. They want anarchy. They want, What the hell's the name of the street? Look how old that sign is. Rue Levan. Okay then. Anything interesting down here? Let's take a look. Oh, that was interesting. I was trying to zoom in there, down the street down there, and the zoom wouldn't work, just to show you how much the batteries were dead. So we'll try that again. On la rue Levan Street. Let's see here, while I smell those charcoal briquettes burning. What a surprise, a Volkswagen van from the 80s. Dime a dozen. Continuing north here on la rue Chateaubriand Street. Doesn't sound as good when you say street though, because street is English for rue. Never liked these cars, but I like that color. That Golf is pretty cool, especially the color. It's really eye-catching. It's already got some rust. That's probably like about 10 years old or so. Yeah. What a day for a daydream. Perfect day for a daydreaming boy. The noise of the Highway Metropolitan slash Trans-Canada in the background that we're heading towards reminds me of when I lived in Ville Saint-Pierre and Lachine there for 3 years, unfortunately. And yeah, that's what it was like. You always just heard this, I guess you could say, background noise. Look at that. That's electric. I thought it was a Tesla for a moment. It almost looks like they kind of copied Tesla. Wow, a Hyundai electric car. Boy, has this company ever made strides, eh? Did they ever make progress or what? Hey man, they used to make the worst cars imaginable. I mean, The Hyundai Excel alone, the things are all burn oil. And my aunt, she had a Hyundai Stellar, in the 80s. And interesting that I could have swore one time she said she was stuck in the damn thing. She couldn't get out of it, and I guess she had power locks and just broke, It's broken. So you can see there's some resemblances in these neighborhoods, kind of a resemblance in some of these apartment buildings as to where I live, but not the same. A lot of these are a bit newer, I look at some of these here, I don't know, 30s, 1930s, 40s, something like that. A little newer, a little older. Nissan Xterra. Summer breeze. Ford 500. Once again, I mentioned it before, I'll mention it again. I don't know if it's because of an exodus of people flooding in here from the States, migrating here, but I used to never see these cars. Now all of a sudden, the past couple of years, they're in the Trump era, that fucking bastard. There's tons of these cars. If you like Trump, hey, that's your business. Hey, I got two friends of mine, they voted for him in the States. I mean, whatever. I don't disagree with everything about him. I just think he's a fucking horrible person. I mean, I know I can come off with a crummy personality, but that fucking guy takes the cake. Yeah, the president of the free world, you should have at least a decent, respectful, and respected personality on top of that, you know what I mean? So. But, the fact that he's the president of the United States of the free world, and that Justin Trudeau here in Canada, who, by the way, if you don't know, apologized to the natives a few weeks back or a month ago for all the crimes they incurred from the Canadian government, like deaths and rape and all that. And he apologized formally to like a native leader in Alberta. I mean, you think that Donald Trump would ever do something like that? I don't think this video is going to get monetized now. Yeah. I saw one of these for a sale on Kijiji. It was in the classic car section. And the funny thing about it is that the person was asking like $1,300 and it was rusted out like this one here. And it's like, oh, it needs this and that. I mean, really, man, what are some of these people smoking? They're out of their mind. It's an economy car that's like 20 years old. I don't care how good it is. It's not worth $1,300. But anyway, that's Quebec for you. Often you see inflated prices due to, look at this building. It got really worked over. You see that paper there? That's a city paper. City Montreal paper saying that they're working on this structure. And it is not being, no dwelling currently. So you should notice I switched sides. I'm trying to stay out of the sun, like I said. I don't want to keep, I don't want to get fucking skin cancer again. You know what I mean? Jesus, Murphy. I remember when I was here last year or year before, I filmed a 79 Pontiac Parisien, thanks to a friend of mine who gave me a tip. Can't remember his name right now. And there was also a, oh my God, he also tipped me about a, I don't know, late 80s Mercury Colony Park wagon. Oh my God. Which is funny because last night I was at the weekly show in Laval and there was a friend of mine who showed up with a, what was it, his 89 Ford LTD Crown, Ford LTD, whatever, Crown Victoria Country Squire with the fake wood, Yeah, good looking car, but again, junk. Chrysler, it's Chrysler. You own a Chrysler product, you gotta go in it with your eyes open, Well, here we are at Highway Metropolitan. And where am I gonna go now? I don't know. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna stop here and figure out where the hell I'm gonna go after this. Saint Sebastian Street is down that way, and Crémazie Metro Station is up that way. And again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it, of course. And by the way, if you want to, since I never was able to, still at this time, set up my Patreon account, reestablish it, I mean, it seems too complicated. If you want to send me a little donation as a gift, since, I don't know, people think I'm fucking rich because I got 25,000 subscribers. Man, they got another thing coming. I fucking still live in a ghetto. I'm lucky to be able to pay the fucking rent. Anyway, so you want to send me a little something, my email is eltonmcfall@hotmail.com, ELTONMCFALL, and at hotmail.com, and that you can send me something, PayPal or Interac e-transfer. Look at this, eh? That's an ice cream place, eh? That's a cool way to end. Look at that. Not only that, look at that bike with a sidecar, no less. Yeah, man, that's a good way to end. I like that. I love ending a video on a high note. Can't beat that. Can't beat it. Speaking of motorcycles, Highway Metropolitan, Highway 40, Trans-Canada. Trans-Canada. So that's it, guys. Hope you like this thing, and have yourselves a good one. Take it easy.